Fix It in 15 Minutes is brought to you by Marvin. Create a happier, healthier home with Marvin Windows and Doors. Visit marvin.com.
If you have cracks in your concrete, don't worry, I'm going to show you how to fix it in 15 minutes. Now, there's a bunch of different products you can find at the hardware store and home center to fix concrete. We're going to actually focus on some of the caulking materials that you can buy and use to fill in these smaller cracks. It's important to do because it will only get worse. Let me show you how it's done. You got to start with cleaning. Now, you want to make sure that you get all the dirt and debris out of these cracks. You can use a wire brush, or I actually have a stripping wheel on the end of a cordless drill, and I'm going to use that just to kind of dig into the crack and get rid of all that debris. No cleaner, just dry, because we want to try and get all that loose material out of there so that when we put the caulking in, it has something clean to adhere to. And from there, take a little brush and just broom it away. Okay, I'm using a self-leveling gray-colored caulking designed to be used on concrete. The idea is you want to get it into that crack and put a nice thin bead. This is so important, especially if you live in a colder climate, because water gets inside there, ice can form, and the crack will only get bigger. If the line is really straight, you can use some painter's tape and kind of stick it along there so you don't spill onto the concrete. But if it's a little jagged like this, you're better off doing it freehand. As I mentioned, you want to place that caulking in there and you want to gently apply a bead, and don't overdo it. You just fill it in and slowly make your way so it blends in. You're almost doing a little artwork here that's filling in that crack. I think I'm going to come back over it with my finger just to kind of smooth it all out. I'm going to use my finger now to try and blend that in a little bit. Take the excess off my finger. See how that kind of really blends in nicely? It's never going to be perfect, but it's going to be better than what you had. And just take your time. That's the key. I can't stress that enough. Don't rush it. All right, while it's drying, I'm going to use this broom just to kind of match the grain a little bit in the concrete, and you'll see that it kind of picks up those lines. It takes about a half an hour for this material to skin over, and in 24 hours, it's dry. Just let it dry. Remember, take your time, and you can fix it in 15 minutes.